You're about to watch a live stream from our Facebook group. It's a club where we pretty much just talk about board games all day long. Usually I'll live stream at least once a day, and everyone's invited. It's free, obviously. So if you're interested in coming to hang out with us, click the link in the description below. Hope to see you there. Hey, doing our
Hi.
first live stream game.
Yes.
This is very exciting. This is Carla, by the way.
Hello, everyone.
I'm Bobby, in case you can't tell by now. And we're playing Mr. Jack. Oh, look, the words are going the right way this time. So, we haven't played in a while, right?
No.
How long has it been since we played this game? At least 6 months, a
I was
year.
gonna say a year.
Probably a year. But I love this game. This game's so cool.
It's for 2 players only.
It's a 2-player game.
Mm-hmm.
One person is playing Mr. Jack, and the other person is playing everybody else trying to catch Mr. Jack, kind of. And there's all these suspects, like this guy, whatever. Everyone has their own special abilities. And what we need to do is figure out which of these people is Mr. Jack. And someone becomes so one of us is going to know who's Mr. Jack, right?
And the person is Jack for the round of the game.
For the whole, the whole game. And so, oops, this isn't in the right spot. And so then that person who's playing Mr. Jack has to try to escape through one of these exits, and some of them are cordoned off by police, or exit here, or they have to, I think they could just last like the whole turns, right? The whole 8 turns without getting caught. And the other person who is playing the detectives trying to find Mr. Jack are trying to figure out which one of these, like basically rule out which ones are not Mr. Jack the Ripper. And everyone has their own special abilities, and we're going to see if we remember how to play. So let's do it.
All right.
Do you want to be Jack or do you want to be detectives?
I'll try being the detective.
Okay, so I'm going to be Mr. Jack.
Okay.
So I think that means, okay, so that means I take one of these, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so one of these is going to actually be Mr. Jack. I think I'm going to show the people at home. You guys want to know? Okay. This person is Mr. Jack. Okay, you can look. So let's put that there. And so that's here. This is Mr. Jack. We know who Mr. Jack is.
I have no idea.
So I think first, who's Dark? Dark is Mr. Jack, right?
So I move first, and then you move twice?
No, I think oh wait, you're right. Okay. Yeah, you go first, I go twice, then you go once. Okay. So these are revealed. And
these are the characters that I can't move.
Yeah,
well, these are the characters that move on this turn. And since I go first,
have a special ability. All right, so you take 1, I take 2.
Okay.
Come on, Carl. We're live.
I'm sorry.
We're live.
I forgot. It's been a while, so okay. I'm gonna take this.
The inspector. There's a little picture that says what he does.
So he can move 1 to 3 spaces, and he can move this thing. He can move the
manhole cover.
Yeah.
Or no, the police.
Police border to another empty spot.
And I think he has to do it.
Yeah.
And you can do it either before or after.
So I'm going to move.
Well, wait, no, is that how that works? First you go, and then I take 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
I don't remember, but yeah, let's say.
So 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so he's in the light.
And then, can you see where this is there?
Okay. So now I am going to take this guy, Mr. Watson, and what he does is he shines a flashlight on everybody and helps keep people in the light or out of the light. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and I'm just going to keep the flashlight going that way. And then I'm going to take this guy, Sergeant Goodley, and he could blow a whistle and move 3 people towards him. So, let's see. I am going to go. So I want to try to keep about half the people in the light and half out of the light. So these guys are out. These guys are in. You can get in. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and then he's going to blow his whistle. He's going to go 1. Actually, change that. Okay. He's going to go 1, 1, 1. Okay. Yeah, that looks good, right? 1, 2, 3.
So this hole is
Actually-
covered, right?
Actually, a lot of people. This one's not covered now. So we got 1, 2, 3. Trying to think if there's a way I can get someone else. Okay, that was good. Whatever. So now Carla is going to take Miss Stealthy, who can move through walls and stuff, right?
Mhm.
And she can also move 4 spaces instead of 3.
Mhm.
Let's see where she's going to go. No pressure.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Okay.
So now it's the end of the turn, and I have to either give her this if Mr. Jack is
In the dark?
in the dark, or this if he's in the light.
What does that mean, Bobby?
What does that mean? In the light? Okay. So right now, everyone that is next to a lantern or next to another player is in the light, and everyone who's not is in the dark. So that's why I want to try to make it a little more confusing, try to have half and half, but it is a little hard here. So I'm going to go ahead and say Mr. Jack is in the light. Da-da-dun, da-da-dun. So now what we do is we go and, well, actually she's supposed to go and flip over the people who she thinks are not Mr. Jack. They really didn't do too great of a job. What did you get, 5? All right.
So it's one of these 3 then. Cool.
So it appears. All right. Not a great start for Mr. Jack.
And then we take
Yes, okay.
one for the next round of turns. We take that one.
Yeah, so we follow this chart here. We start taking some off, and
You go first.
what else happens? Anything else? I guess that's it. Okay, so now my turn, and here are the new people to choose from. So I am going to do is I'm going to take the lantern guy, John Smith, and he is going to go 1, 2, 3, and then he's going to move one lantern. Let's see. You know what?
What?
I'm going to take that back.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Instead, I'm going to move
Wow, you're taking the whole plate back.
Holmes. Ah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move him 1. Oh, I got it. 1, 2, 3. No, this is hard. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to use his ability, which is to take a card from here. All right. Carla's turn.
All right. You go twice.
This game's so hard for Jack.
How do we do? So if I want to know who Jack is, I have to go right next to him and ask the Jack, right? Is there any penalty?
No, you have to go on him and accuse him. Yeah, you have to like land on his space and accuse him of being Jack or whoever.
If it's not, then I'll lose the game.
You lose the game.
Okay.
Well, you got an inkling? Who do you think it is?
I can't tell you.
You think it's this guy? Or do you think it's one of these guys?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure yet.
We really need an overhead camera here. You get two people.
John Smith and the old man. I'm going to take this.
Okay.
I can either do this or that, right?
Yes, you have to choose. Sir William, go. What's it going to be? Is that a Hogwarts hat?
Yes, it is.
We watched Goblet of Fire last night.
You like it?
I've never seen it all the way through. Yeah, I do.
I like all the movies. I still like.
I'm digging the hat. It's a good look for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was only having a good hair day.
Right.
The hair, and it was cold because it snowed last night. Let's do.
Well, you're thinking I'll complain. I grabbed a Diet Barks root beer earlier by accident. It really looks way too much like regular Barks root beer. They should not do that. It's false advertising.
We are going to switch this with this.
Okay.
So that's for Sir William.
Uh-huh.
And then, what is this? I can move a light post, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's big too. Okay,
So
that
I'm
guy.
going to take John Smith, and I will. Do I have to move him 3 times?
I think it's optional.
Okay.
Actually, no, I think you do. I forget.
So it's either I eliminate 2 or eliminate 1. Sorry. Let's move.
I think you don't have to move, actually.
Okay, let's move this light. Why can't I think? Sorry. I'm gonna move this
I'm gonna
light.
start thinking about my Jeremy Burt turn, which is next. What can I do? You can't put it there. That's just grass.
Oh, it'll be here.
You can't put it there. It has to be on an
Over
actual
here?
lamppost. You can't just put it in any random spot.
Oh, right. I forgot.
It has to be here.
So it's either I'm gonna find out that these 2 are one of them, or not. It's meant to be. Go ahead.
Let's see. We'll go 1, 2, 3, and let's see. Let's move Yes. Here. And that's it. That's my turn.
All right, is Mr. Jack in the light or in the dark?
He is in the light. However, I think you forgot a rule, which normally I would have pointed out, but since I'm kind of doing bad, I'll take it. Is that if someone's standing next to someone, they're considered in the light. They're considered a witness.
Oh,
So all three of these are have a witness. They're in the light. So a little cheap move on my part, but you know, I'm behind. I can tell I'm not doing well. All right. So
okay.
move here. We're losing 3. And who goes first? You go first. Okay. We got Sergeant Goodley, Miss Stealthy, Inspector Lestrade, and Sir William Gull. Okay. Who's it going to be? It's bothering me. Okay.
All right, let's do. Let's do this game.
Okay. You got Inspector Lestrade. Also, I think you can't escape if you were in the light last turn, right? So right now, I couldn't escape even if I wanted to.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move this one down here. Okay.
Okay.
I'll do one time.
So, let's do. Okay. I'm gonna do. One, 2, and then blow the whistle. 3. Then move to 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
That. And then grab the Stealthy. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So now you have Sir William Gull.
Okay. One, 2, 3. Are you Mr. Jack?
You're accusing me?
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
I don't know.
What? All right, before I reveal, I'm not saying you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong. What was your thought process that led you to Mr. Gull just flat out accusing Sherlock Holmes of being? And of course, we as viewers know what's going on the other side of this card here. We know who is Mr. Jack and who is not. So what happened here? What?
So we're in a light, so there's a chance that this turn you're gonna be in the dark, right? And then who's this? Who's that?
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes is gonna be one of the characters next turn, and he's probably gonna be able to just walk out.
Okay.
So since I had 3 more moves, I was like, let's do it.
All right. And the real Mr. Jack is dun dun dun, Sergeant Goodley. Yeah, right here. He's right here.
So I lost.
Yeah. Carlo lost. So, yeah, I mean, I like to try to keep them around manhole covers, so we try to sneak out.
Right.
But I didn't want to be obvious, or he was on the manhole cover, so I pulled Sherlock. But I mean, he would have been able. It would have taken 2 turns for him to get out anyway. So.
Really? That he can go 4.
No, only the stealthy can go 4. Yeah.
Got it.
Yes. This is a hard game. It's cool though. Let you learn what everybody does. It's a fun one. So normally what you'd do is you'd move the board around, and then Carlo would be Mr. Jack, and I would be the detectives, because it's a quick game. As you saw, it was like 20 minutes or something.
And that was with you explaining.
Yeah, and that was also
probably 15.
Us trying to remember what the rules are and all that. But yeah, quick game. It's a fun one.
Mm-hmm.
Glad we got it in. Probably don't have time. I have a meeting coming up to do another one, but
right.
I'll take the win. Oh, and you got a video coming up, right?
I got a video coming up. I'll post it later.
Okay. Which one? It's Happy 7.
Happy
right?
7. Yeah.
It's a cool one.
It's a great.
All right. Thanks
See
for
you later.
watching.